How often does yours just cry wolf? A shadow moves, the wind blows.
Uh-huh. And you
Yeah.
get an alert, another alert. It's constant.
Exactly. So frustrating. Today we're diving into something that aims to, well, cut through all that noise. It's Hikvision DeepinView X cameras.
Right. The one's powered by Quanlon AI.
That's the one. The idea is basically security alerts that actually mean something. Smarter alerts.
And it's a fascinating shift, isn't it? Moving away from just basic motion sensing
Yeah.
to actually understanding what the camera is seeing. It's designed to tell the difference between a real potential threat like a person or a car
Or even a dog, maybe.
or a dog. Yeah, and things that just don't matter, like trees moving in the wind.
So for you listening, that means fewer interruptions, right?
Right.
A clearer idea of what's actually going on.
Mm-hmm. Less information overload, more actual knowledge.
Precisely. It's about filtering out the junk. So our mission here is to unpack how this AI works and, why it might be the smarter security you're looking for, whether that's for your home or maybe your business.
And we know not everyone listening is a tech whiz, so we'll try to keep it
We'll
straightforward.
break it down. Okay, so let's get into some specifics. The detection range.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty impressive. Standard cameras, they're saying up to 120 meters.
120 meters, that's quite a distance.
It is. And then you've got the PTZ models, the pan-tilt zoom ones.
Right, the ones that can move around.
Those go up to a massive 400 meters, so you can cover a really wide area effectively.
400 meters, wow. But range is one thing. Does the AI keep up at that distance?
That's the key part. The Guanlon AI uses deep learning, so it's analyzing patterns, kind of like how our brains recognize things,
Yeah.
but constantly and even far away.
Yeah.
It's built to identify objects accurately, even at those longer ranges.
Okay. But here's where I think it gets really interesting. They're talking about a 90% reduction in false alarms.
90%, yeah.
Man.
That's the headline figure, isn't it?
It really is. Imagine the time you'd save the stress relief, not checking your phone every 5 minutes for a leaf.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It points to a really sophisticated algorithm. It must have been trained on, well, vast amounts of data to get that good at telling threats from non-threats.
So it's not just seeing pixels change like the old system.
No, exactly. Think of it more like a virtual security guard who can actually recognize, okay, that's a person, or that's just the wind pushing a branch.
And they also mention fewer repeated alerts, something like 50% fewer for the same non-event.
Mm-hmm. That tackles the alert fatigue problem. When that same swaying branch triggers alerts over and over.
Yeah, you just start ignoring everything.
Right. So by cutting down on both false alarms and repetitive non-event alerts, the system stays useful. You actually pay attention when it does ping you.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit then. The core idea is a security system that learns, adapts, only bothers you when it really needs to.
Pretty much. It adapts to its environment.
So what does this all mean for you, listening?
Well, I think it boils down to confidence. Greater confidence that when you do get an alert, it's actually something worth looking at.
More reliability, less intrusion. Makes sense.
Yeah, a system you can trust more.
Now, if this sounds like maybe the kind of solution you've been looking for, these Hikvision DeepinView X cameras, they're actually available now.
Oh, right. Where can people find them?
Locally, here in Abu Dhabi, Connect Zone Technology has them.
Connect Zone Technology, got it.
And what's helpful is they don't just, sell you a box. They apparently handle the whole thing, installation, setup, support.
That's important, especially with more advanced tech like this. Makes it accessible even if you're not super techie yourself.
Right. Takes the complexity out of it. So
Okay.
if you are interested, want to learn more,
How do people get in touch?
their website is connectzoneme.com. That's connectzone.com. Or you can just call them. The number is +971 50 292 0287.
And they offer a free consultation, I believe.
Yep. Free consultation. Good chance to discuss your own specific situation, see if it fits.
Allows for that personalized advice, which is key for security.
Definitely. So ultimately, this deep dive really highlights how this smarter AI-driven security could significantly ease the daily headaches of older systems.
Leading to greater peace of mind.
Exactly. When your security works smarter, well, you probably sleep better, right?
It certainly represents an evolution, moving from just reactive systems to ones that are more proactive, more intelligent.
Yeah, intelligent is the word. Which kind of brings us to a final thought for you to chew on.
Mm-hmm.
How might this kind of AI-powered security actually reshape your whole approach, your fundamental way of thinking about protecting what matters most to you?
It's moving beyond just catching things after they happen.
towards a more discerning, maybe even preventative form of protection. Something to think